everybody. Welcome to Pajama Story Time. My name is Miss Pat, and we're going to have some farm stories today. So that's what we'll be looking forward to. I'm glad you're here. Um, as most of you know, we always start out by lighting our story candle. It's not a real candle. And that when the candle is lighted, we know it's time to listen with our ears and look with our eyes. And most of you know that we have a special way to blow that candle out. All right, I hope you're ready. Let's get our candle going. There we go. There's our story candle. And now could I see your wiggly fingers? And grown-ups too. Wiggle your fingers. It's good for them. Okay, here we go. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap. Now up your tummy. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Open up your mouth. Don't let your fingers in. Hide those fingers. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your cheeks. Open up your eyes so wide and through your fingers. Peek. I think I see you. I see you there. All right, open, shut them again. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap. And we're all set. So, as I said, there's going to be some farm stories, and look for your favorite farm animal. This is one called Sitting on the Farm, and it's a girl that's outside. She's got a nice table full of food, and you'll see what animals come along here. Sitting on the farm, as happy as I could be, and I had a bug on my knee, and I said, "Hey, bug, get off my knee." And that old bug said, "No, sirree." So I picked up my telephone and I called my friend the frog at home. And I asked the frog, "Would you like some lunch?" And the frog came over and munch, munch, munch. Let's say that together. Munch, munch, munch. Sitting on the farm, happy as could be. Now I had a frog on my knee. And I said, "Hey, frog, get off my knee." And that old frog said, "No, sirree." So I picked up the telephone and I called my friend the snake at home. And I asked that snake if he'd like some lunch. And the snake came over and munch, munch, munch. Sitting on the farm, happy as could be. Now I had a snake on my knee. And I said, "Hey, snake, get off my knee." And that old snake said, "No, sirree." So I picked up my telephone and I called my friend the rat at home. And I asked that rat if he'd like some lunch. And the rat came over and munch, munch, munch. Sitting on the farm, happy as could be. Now I had a rat on my knee. And I said, "Hey, rat, get off my knee." And that old rat said, "No, sirree." So I picked up the telephone and I called my friend the cat at home. And I asked that cat if she'd like some lunch. And the cat came over and munch, munch, munch. Sitting on the farm, happy as I could be. Now I had a cat on my knee. And I said, "Hey, cat, get off my knee." And that old cat said, "No, sirree." So I picked up the telephone and I called my friend the dog. And I asked that dog, "Would you like some lunch?" And the dog came over and Munch, munch, munch. Sitting on the farm, happy as could be. Now I have a dog on my knee. And I said, "Hey, dog, get off my knee." And the dog said, "No, siree." So I picked up the telephone and I called my friend the bear at home. And I asked that bear if he'd like some lunch. And the bear came over and munch, munch, munch. Sitting on the farm, happy as could be, and look at the food all over the place. Sitting on the farm, happy as could be. Now I had a bear on my knee, and I said, "Hey, bear, get off my knee." And that bear said, "No, siree." So I picked up, oh, won't somebody help me get this bear off my knee? And that's a story called Sitting on the Farm, and it's by Bob King. Sitting on the Farm. There are a lot of good animals in that one. I like that. Speaking of farms, there's a wonderful song that I imagine most of you know called Old Macdonald Had a Farm. And we're going to sing that in a while. And one of our friends brought in this wonderful farmer's hat. We'll be using this again in a little while. So we know the song about Old Macdonald Had a Farm, and there's some other books that have kind of been spin-offs of that one. Here's Old Macdonald Drives a Tractor, and here's that farmer with his tractor, and here he is pulling a plow, and that's a book that we have here in our library. Another one's called Old Macdonald Had a Baby, and it shows Old Macdonald, and he's changing the baby, and he's trying to feed the baby, and things get a little messy, but that's Old Macdonald Had a Baby. And here's Old Macdonald's Things That Go. He loves things that go, and it starts out, Old Macdonald had a farm, and he loves things that go. And the first thing that we see, he's riding a bicycle. And then there's lots of other things that the farmer rides or uses. So those are three more Old Macdonald books that are in our library. Well, we've seen some books about Old Macdonald, and there's a song about Old Macdonald, which probably most of you know. So we're going to sing that one together. And I've been singing this song for years with groups, and I have learned that a lot of parents and grown-ups, parents, are really good at making animal noises, animal sounds. So, and especially for some reason, fathers are real good at doing pig noises. I don't know why that is. But anyway, so grown-ups, I hope you'll let yourselves go and do some good animal noises while we're singing. So this is my monkey mitt, and I'm going to put Old Macdonald on there first. So there's our farmer. Okay, here we go. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with a oink oink here and a oink oink there. here, oink, there, oink, everywhere, oink, oink. Old Macdonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And our last animal looks like it might be a horse, but it's a donkey. It's a donkey. Okay, and on his farm he had a donkey, E-I-E-I-O, with a hee-haw here and hee-haw there, here a hee, there a haw, everywhere a hee-haw. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Good singing, good singing. That's a great song to sing in the car, by the way, on a car trip. Okay, good. Thanks for singing. Now, I told you that there's a story about a farmer's hat, and this is one of my favorite farm stories. It's called "Who Took the Farmer's Hat?" The farmer had a hat, an old brown hat, and oh, how he liked that old brown hat. But one day, the wind took it, and away it went. The farmer ran fast, but the wind went faster. So the farmer had to go look for it. He looked, and he looked, and he looked. No old brown hat. The farmer saw a squirrel. "Squirrel," he said, "have you seen my old brown hat?" "No," said the squirrel. "I saw a fat brown bird in the sky, but no hat." Then the farmer saw a mouse. "Mouse, have you seen my old brown hat?" And the mouse said, "No, I saw a nice round brown hole in the grass, and I ran to it, but away it went." The farmer saw a fly. "Fly, have you seen my old brown hat?" "No," said the fly. "I saw a flat round brown hill, and that hill was in a tree, and then that hill took off, but I didn't see any brown hat." The farmer saw a goat. "Goat, have you seen my old brown hat?" And the goat said, "No, I saw a funny round brown flower pot, and I was going to eat that, but then the wind took that flower pot away." The farmer saw a duck. "Duck, did you see my old brown hat?" "No," said the duck, "I did see a funny round brown boat, but the bird took it, and away it went." The farmer saw a bird. "Bird, did you take my old brown hat?" "Oh, no," said the bird. "I did see a nice round brown nest, but no hat." And the farmer looked at the nest in the tree. A nice old brown nest. "Do you like it?" said the bird. "Oh, I like it," said the farmer. "Yes, I like that nice round brown nest. It looks a little like my old brown hat, but I see it's a nice round brown nest." Well, the farmer now has a new brown hat, and oh, how he likes that new brown hat. And oh, how the bird likes the new brown nest. And that's the story of the farmer's hat. And that's written by Joan Nodset, one of my favorite farm stories. Okay, you've been great listeners, and it's time to blow out our story candle. And most of you know I'll give you a little time if you'd like to make a wish. You don't have to. And if you do make a wish, just keep it in your head. Don't tell your wish. And then we'll all blow together. And grown-ups, we need your help to blow too. You're very good at doing that. So we'll all blow together. I'm going to make a wish, but I'm not going to tell. Okay, here we go. Story candle, bright and gay, grant the wish I make today. Let's blow. I don't think everybody's blowing. A little more. And we blew the candle out. Wonderful. Thanks for being good listeners. Keep an eye out for any farm animals in case a donkey goes through your backyard. Um, and we'll have another story time in April. And it might be stories about one of the animals that we saw on the farm. Who knows? And don't forget, there are lots of wonderful books here in the library just waiting for you. So don't forget to either come in person, you can do that if you make a reservation, or you can order things online and take some farm animals home with you. Thanks. We'll see you next month. Bye bye.